Welcome back, gamers! Today, we're diving deep into the gritty, stylish world of Blackwood, the upcoming third-person action thriller that's been making waves with its cinematic storytelling and brutal, fast-paced combat. If you love intense action games with a dash of mystery and a dark narrative, you're going to want to hear everything we know about Blackwood. Set in the neon-lit streets of New York City in 2012, Blackwood throws you into the shadowy double life of Anton, a DVD store owner by day and a ruthless contract assassin by night. The game is all about balancing this dual existence, where every choice you make pushes the story forward, and every fight is a choreographed cinematic reckoning. Anton initially believes he's the protagonist of his own life story, but as the narrative unfolds, he realizes unseen forces have been pulling the strings behind the scenes all along. This slow-burn storyline masterfully explores identity, manipulation, and consequence, weaving a web of conspiracy and moral ambiguity that keeps players hooked. Now let's talk gameplay. Blackwood promises a blend of smooth and brutal combat that feels both grounded and cinematic. Drawing inspiration from the John Wick films, the game features fluid movement mechanics including dives, rolls, slides, and cover-based gunplay, reminiscent of Max Payne's style but with a fresh, fast-paced twist. The hallmark of Blackwood is its contextual takedown system. Imagine over 30 unique kill animations that range from hand-to-hand brutal executions to environmental kills using nearby objects. This mechanic adds a layer of strategic option and style, making every encounter dynamic and satisfying. Gunplay is responsive and relentless, forcing players to stay on their toes with quick reflexes and smart use of the environment. The combat is unforgiving, rewarding precision and mastery with visceral action sequences that feel weighty and impactful. What sets Blackwood apart beyond its combat is the day-to-night gameplay toggle. By day, Anton manages his DVD shop, a quiet facade that you can customize and decorate, adding immersion to his double life. You can interact with customers, buy and sell DVDs, and even change Anton's wardrobe, blending a slice of RPG elements into the action thriller experience. At night, it's a brutal, raw foray into the criminal underworld where Anton's assassin identity fully emerges. This stark contrast between day and night encapsulates the thematic core of the game, balancing normalcy with chaos, humanity with violence. Blackwood's visuals stand out with a gritty 4K aesthetic that perfectly captures the dirty, neon-soaked streets of Brooklyn and Manhattan. The developers have paid meticulous attention to period authenticity, filling the world with subtle narrative details, from street posters and storefront advertisements to in-app decor and tattoos, each telling its own story and hinting at bigger conspiracies. The atmospheric world-building pulls players deeper into the narrative, making every environment a character in itself. This reinforces the game's mature tone, which doesn't shy away from intense violence, blood and gore, strong language, and themes involving drugs and alcohol. The story in Blackwood is described as cinematic, with a Marvel-style narrative flair. Players meet a cast of complex, flawed human characters caught in the violent turmoil of 2012 New York's underworld. Every mission you undertake pulls you further into secret plots and dangerous consequences. What's fascinating about the narrative approach is how every detail matters. Your choices, even down to store inventory or clothing, influence the delicate balance between Anton's facade of normalcy and his deadly reality. The story is designed to explore the psychological depth of a man caught between two worlds and forced to navigate the shadows cast by powerful, unseen forces. Blackwood is being developed by AttritoM7 Productions, a small but passionate team. The game is currently in an alpha stage, with the first official gameplay trailer recently released showcasing some rough but promising footage. It's important to set realistic expectations. Blackwood aims to be a fun, stylish AA title rather than a AAA blockbuster. Despite the rough edges, the combat mechanics look solid and the game's potential to deliver a memorable experience akin to classic action shooters is clear. The developers target a Q3 2026 release, and the game will launch on PC first, with a Steam page already live for wishlisting. Early reactions draw comparisons to legendary action games like Max Payne and the cinematic intensity of John Wick films. Fans appreciate the promise of a grounded yet stylistic combat system, fluid movements, and a deeply immersive story-driven world. The game's mature content and tough combat challenge will likely appeal to players looking for something dark and demanding, but richly rewarding in terms of storytelling and gameplay depth.